This is so good spending these moments with you. And I hope you're joining us in all the other different platforms on television, on YouTube. So please join us. There's a lot more information and a lot more messages coming to you. So if you're watching this on Instagram or Facebook, we are available on YouTube, and there's a lot more stuff available to you there, as well as on the website hoffme.net, which you will see available to you. I'm going to talk to you John chapter 1 again, where I picked up from this morning. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name. So, verse 14 says, and the word became flesh and dwelt amongst us, and we were able to behold his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Full of grace and truth. So this passage of scripture says, as they received him and they beheld the light, they also understood grace and truth. So I'm going to talk to you again about the lights dimming and the light shining brightly. Now, we talked about the frog that gets thrown into boiling water as opposed to a frog that's in water that slowly gets turned up in the heat. The biggest challenge that we have in life is that I want to call it, and this is really a bit corny, but bear with me. It's quite funky too. I'm going to call it creepy darkness, or darkness that creeps, the creeping darkness. I'm going to talk to you about the creeping darkness, because you see, darkness cannot overcome the light. The light must overwhelm darkness. But if the light gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, then you have the creepy darkness that comes. So the darkness begins to creep. So if you go and stand outside at night and the sun starts to set, and first of all, there's a few rays of sun that are just coming over the horizon or just setting below the horizon, still a few rays of sun, and then that bright sunlight is gone. And then suddenly it's like, it's still light, but there's no sun. And then as the sun goes down and it gets closer to darkness, the world around you gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And if there's no light to light, and you're in the bush somewhere, or you're just out where there's no light, you'll see that suddenly you can only see shadows of things. There's no form of things. There's only shadows of things. Well, that's the way it is in the spirit realm. Creepy darkness. Creepy darkness is trying to continually do things and persuade you, intimidate you, make you fearful, tempt you, deceive you, and cause you to do things that causes the light to grow dimmer in your life. Don't let it happen, because there's a lot of grace, glory, grace, and truth that's waiting for you, that's available to you, for you to overcome everything, everywhere, all the time in your life. So, I am a son of God. I am a son of God. I'm full of light, I'm full of grace, and I'm full of truth. Do that with me. And I say goodbye to you with this. I am a son of God, and I'm full of light, I'm full of truth, and I'm full of grace. Thank you for watching. God bless you.